We dey salute all people them for outside where they dey with we. Na PIDGIN news debate we do already start for this side. So for Équinoxe Story House, as we country fashion day for this side, we dey turn back for inside some of the tori them. We will be here and we enter we here and we strong inside the week country people them. Na so sep we go talk to for corner side some more of the tori them we don't hear them before we dey enter for inside Tori House for this side. So for Équinoxe Tele for inside Douala, sabi say tori themselves. We go try for look inside. We go look palava for uniform people that will be talk for this week. Sabi say for side for Bafia, they dey talk say they no dey see their commissioner after where they claim say they so commissioner they bribe with 50 million francs CFA. He take am, he run enter Sosongo for inside Douala near them where they be give them 1 million for say they left Mbanga, and even people there they don't catch am, they deny. We go talk that palava inside a tori. Na so too we go take una we talk palava the way they pass for inside village. We get village where they call am Bomono where they shidon. They can see say they don't open another village inside the village where the village people then say they no sabi waka for vex e be pass for side for Misaka inside Fako division. They tell we they don't choose their chief. People they say yes, na he be the chief, but ngom na we be the time where they be choose chief. So today, they never sign book for talk say me the chief. He continue with the work, development, no day for Misaka. Paul Tasson, he don't finish in 1 week for inside Bamenda in a Njong Donatus. Sabi se oga Paul Tasson, na iwe they give the power, say make he build Northwest and Southwest. After 1 week for Bamenda, this week will the enter. Now for inside Southwest, where oga Paul Tasson, he go meet up with the people them for sensitize and for talk for them. One of the key talk where oga Paul Tasson be talk for people them for Bamenda, now say number one thing, if una want sabi, person wey talk say they no fit build, make it sabi say they go fit for build, and person wey he hope say build e go happen, e go pass, and people they no go so continue for the back all time. This one them we go try for look inside. We get Oga Ni Ndumu Vincent wey dey with we this afternoon. I don't put the title. Ni Ndumu, I salute you.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador. Thank you very much. I laugh because you call me Roach on level. I don't know. Me I correct the names more. I've been Dumu Ruben.
Okay. So you know one day.
Dumu Vincent down for Bamenda Dinam.
Me?
The one time Équinoxe for the opportunity where they always call we for here. For some who come try for talk about the events we pass within the week, so that at least maybe people there outside, may the judge try for get their own duty if you take them for inside.
All right, Abumbi Charles Manuji, he been a lab technician. He work for that side, so for Presbyterian Hospital for Bipanda. Abumbi, we salute you.
Thank you, Ambassador, and thanks for the management team for Équinoxe, where they invite me. For some who can talk with you that happen inside country.
All right, and before we enter for two, we'll get them for now for this afternoon. We get this war team we here for that side for Yawende. We consign Mukusa Fue woman we don't die 17 years just now, and it shows say palava dey for on top property we Fue 11 for back. The woman go block. He go add number 2 lock for house we Fue get them for Yawende. He throw a gravel, he talk say papa or family for Fue, he don't shit down on top the cargo them. He know the one for Levam say make Fue picking them. They chop thing way na their papa 11. And some people they try for talk say time way Fue be die, he be right will, he give all that thing then for papa. Ogandumu, Ruben, I want to ask you, this the way they happen for that side, so for Yawende. Maybe you don't follow the Tori, as will be Tokam, now 17 years on Friday, where Fue be die, but family, it get problem.
Yeah, Mr. Ambassador. I want to try to talk for them and say they like the family not get they not get unity, because for any family when person don't die they get for shit for down, but they get for forget about the issues. Say the right will be woman and so on, because the property na property for the family. Until I like for act for them and say when we look situation for Cameroon now for I don't realize say when person die. Problem over there on top property, but when man don't die, before one die, right the will. Now only court fee challenge that will. If not be so, for tradition, the will get for stand. But above that, if no be wicked pa, for be one die we get enough where the family feed chop and so they do no ever even finish. So I want for believe say the best thing that we for go for law. The best thing as a marriage she don't for down. Talk in the name of the put family for down. Talk, conclude, divide the property, may they want to go PIDGIN may go, they want to go for power may go. Allow for even go further because you see, may man, may woman they alive now, may they try for the learn because when you want to see some person one die, we property they all for a particular family, the man PIDGIN. It means they get for no say in a woman if she don't find for house. Because when person she don't find the day in unity, man and woman will PIDGIN them. You know, we will all property them for papa, or you know, we all property them for particular generation. So then the woman too on the other part, for go for court, maybe the main thing, may it go down, go meet up with family, present the PIDGIN them, may they should for down, come out with the common thing we will guide them. May now maybe court because I think I go take and court. I don't say court go be now by force. So if I may go down, try for look into it so that at the end of it may not be a shameful thing but for the go discuss that for TV for court.
It dey like say na sick way or na problem way don't be there now for 17 years. If we know the one support the woman, but it shows say maybe some dongamen they don't dey happen, but then dongamen they know they come fine. For 17 years now with that woman the fight on top that cargo them. Abumbi maybe we'll turn back for knee. Tell me this case. If we be true, he die, he will all property for papa, as we some put the talk. Why he forget say be girl PIDGIN with that woman?
Well, Ambassador, I don't feel really know what will transpire between he and the woman, because even the Bible itself talks say a man shall leave his family, the wife too shall leave her family, and the two shall become one. Because when you don't marry a woman, una two, una don't be na one flesh. Now, whether way even for courts, at times when I don't go sign marriage, they actually if na joint property or na separate property. So I don't know the way they be signed, but whatever the case, he the man, the late brother we don't go free. He said be careful, no say this woman, he get PIDGIN them when he own blood and flesh, where the woman they bring her up. So no matter what, even if you don't will the property, he be supposed to take into consideration those children, because the problem is not even the woman. The woman don't already be of a certain age. At least it already get a future. Your own future don't be the way you get for day. But the PIDGIN they still get way for bring them up in a balanced way. They get things the way the PIDGIN they need them most. So you therefore be supposed to take into consideration all those things. Say what will become of your own PIDGIN their future. Then secondly, their family too be supposed to know say at least this one now our grand PIDGIN them, now our PIDGIN woman this, when our woman and so on. No matter the will where they fully believer, they be supposed to sit down for small donga men inside house. See how they feel make team may be in peace, make all them be satisfied. Because not say for maybe a poor man. If you get so many things they don't live on corner by corner and so on, where they be supposed to sit down, see the way they go for PIDGIN them and the way they go for the family. To make peace.
Okay, as we don't talk, we will surely turn back for that palaver. It never finish. With the ESF say they don't summon the woman for inside the state council don't summon him. So maybe by Monday we go continue for year with the past. For Victoria we'll get, we go start for that side for Bafia, and for inside Bafia as we go enter for the town. They don't sit down for plenty time. They never see. Their commissioner for Ketu, where he says we hear as well they talk for we, he don't run enter for Sosongo. According to Tori, where he enter for we here, when some lawyer says he be the talk for we, he said the commissioner, yeah, when they be call he talk for he says on thief man, they will go come pass for a road, so that the expect say go catch that thief man, he bring them back for Yawende. Commissioner say I don't hear, he come out with some of you boy them, they go stand for road, they block road, they catch the thief man. Commissioner talk for the other boy say una go make her go inside office with the thief man. After we dey finish talk, thief man he disappear. We don't hear say commissioner the last give na 50 million. We hear say that thief man he be come out with around that kind of 380 million where he don already thief am. So as we promise commissioner 50 million, commissioner he let me go. Then say time where when they start for ask the question who side the man wey we talk say cash am dey. Now for the way to start come out, now only he own officer then say they go talk say if you no give we our own small thing, That time we go try for talk to where it happen. Last commissioner assessor for Sikafie, he enters Osongo. So Yawende, sote now, big man for national security. He never talk on top this palava, but na lawyer assessor will be talk with he try for tell we also the talk for now. The itori he no come out now for year, but na lawyer assessor where the talk on top that chapter. Ne Ruben Ndumu, commissioner 50 million disappear. Big man for Ketu, he never talk no nothing. We don't ask them, but they never talk anything for now.
Yeah, now one thing that really surprised me for Cameroon because we no get manners. And when I talk to no get manners, we don't realize the country don't over be corrupt for the extent when person sees more money, they shake. 50 million, we look at the big for we, but when you look at some people, then small money. But when commissioner not being a person will get hard for do country for see 50 million deny, it's difficult. They're not plenty. And if commissioner don't take 50 million disappear, they only tell we how country they. Because they are 1 out of a million cases. If you look this particular case, if you look even play the commissioner the work, expect say person they pay like 200,000. You realize within the space of 10 to 25 years for earn that kind of money is difficult. And when they get opportunity, the one way country don't really be corrupt. Country just on level where they don't know how it go tomorrow go be. You see the kind of money, I believe say enough will leave them. But would they condemn them very, very badly? Because for one condemn, okay, for condemn from the beginning to the end. Who's that person may come out with 350 million? And how and where be they go? Now only the police station where they be feed alert somebody they catch the tip man because when person don't come over Yaoundé, they go play, they go it pass plenty station for the why only for that particular police station where they be say they catch it. So if it been just a trap, so they get for be a total follow up investigation for see whether true this man collect money for that tip man.
So why if you know take money, why you don't disappear? And the question I put they ask who say you don't wrong go since they define it.
If people they don't key, you know if you don't key, if they define I find them.
Okay.
Yes. Now the way British man they talk say the hunter becomes a haunted. You go cash chief man at the end you join him or una to they find una. Now this one they try for show say before they want to take anybody into those type of call in the military or whatsoever for Cameroon, may they really check the character too, character wise. And one thing I don't discover for this life now say money overget power. The influence even some men of God. Though if you give them some kind of amount of money, say make keep them for you, you can't take on the next day or 2 days time, you come trouble go be. So make anybody, no matter the position where you hold them for inside our country, make you not allow the spirit of money, may they control you. It will, in short, you know, because now what you do is bring our country down every day. The spirit of money. Every man they put on small posts, they want for say make embezzle own. You see, all man they want enter government service only because nobody say one serve the country wholeheartedly, but now because it will get means for the thief or they take money we know deserve them. So make the country to make the government try to see how they tighten things them up. So this kind of thing nobody repeat itself again more and more because this a very bad example for the other younger generations, for the police force where they come up.
I want to add something for you because when we don't look this case, we talk about. I want me any man take moto start for you to go towards Bamenda or to go towards Yaoundé. You see the uniform officer where they for road. The money they collect them for that end every day. How much they collect them? So for talk about this case, we count to be corrupt at all levels. So if they want to say they are fighting, they should fight general corruption. And the corruption starts from above. And if they don't feel sorry problem for, because when Mama enter Congo, these same police people, then when they talk for, as my brother talk for the person who go enter Congo, they ask you 1 million, they ask you 2 million. At the end of it, you expect say how you go do for get back the money. You go, you want the city kind of opportunity, you don't feel him. So more try for turn and say, when they blame, government do their best, but in the best never be enough. May they continue because every day we still see these police people them with motorcycle, these gendarmes them where they call them route. They still pack motorcycle on road, put umbrella, they collect one town, 2 town. When you pass, you see packet of money where they collect them for 1 day. Which kind of country? It really say away a negative image. People they come for the workers, snap them. You see how they collect money. Police drive the next work book for motor. They work at now carton where they don't bend them, and that carton now 1 time they inside. All people that for corruption, they pass to the system, they collect that money. So We dey fight which kind corruption. The one na just one out of many. So we get for fight corruption, condemn am for this country.
Okay, another one, we go take una enter for Legion office for near them for inside Douala here. Week we will just finish them too. Big people them for near them office. They be catch Mbanga wey dey so e be comot na for that side. So for Bamenda, according to Tori wey e enter for we ears. So na for side where they make special investigate for chapter for thief for Bonanjo. For far away, we look that back there, we go check say they don't pack na cargo the way they want go give am for IDP. But that's why we go for down that bag the one at the CM. Total na 29 bags as one as CM so, and that 29 bags them all the na Mbanga e dey for inside. We dey hear say the Mbanga come out for inside Bamenda, and na for whose side where they sell am, place where they call am say Te. Na for that side so for Cartier where they call am say Texaco Ariopo, just for entrance or college posam. Na for they where Tori enter for near them ear, then them say they land for day with a color clothes. Na for that side they call the people them where they sell. Say they so them too they don't come by. As when they take them enter for tear one time they catch them, they seize all this Mbanga then so on at the CM 29 bags around that kind of 582 kilograms. As when they talk for we the seize them for that side so for inside Texaco Ariopo for place where when they come with the cargo them they cancel them. Now for side where they so near them say for office for that side so for Abonanjo they put hand on top inside this week. And just for Sabi as well the talk, make we show na the people themselves where they be there inside this palava. Make we talk on top these people them just now where they be thief, the people that they catch them with the banga. Now from the college posam this as well as Siam where the moto he go pack all them banga them, the bags them, he be the carry them, he go, and as well he carry them the go. Veshi Thomas 20 years now one of the boy them this way be come out for Bamenda with that cargo them he enter for inside Douala as well near people themselves they talk for we. No be na only one, he be there with the combi where they call this waiting, he own combi name na Babe Michael Baye 20 years where he says he be there for inside that motor where be the transport that banga enter for here. Babe Jerome Tama 40 years old na them come with 1 million say they so the one can use them for bribe near them for comot them banga, and even their two brother them Veshi Brian too he be there among bet near the talk say make they come. As when they come, they take the 1 million, they talk say okay, so na come for come bribe we them two, they put them for back counter, then the money 1 million according to the big man for near them office, they say they don't put them for inside Ngomna bank, and Ngomna they look at that kind of money. This Mbanga on the Siam, the last chakara the team inside Douala on Friday. Now we don't just come up for talk case with police. Okay, two commissioner, he see 50 million, he take him, he disappear. This one a 1 million where they can use them for bribe. I believe say first we will get for fair talk congratulate for these uniform people them say they be fit for deny that 1 million. Some people they talk say maybe na for sika say small, but no, money na money. They deny. Now this case, how you if you balance them with the first one we don't talk am?
Yes, Ambassador, na two things. Either na because the money be small, they say that one for just staying their name, waste of time. Now whether they refuse, or now because now people will be God fearing. Because for any profession, you get the good seat and the bad seat. At least, even though they condemn police people and so on, inside there you get people will be God fearing and with the big call for do the work, and they do the work genuinely. And this one a very good example for the others and for the follow. They do not feel say everything, if you go bribe and so on, we don't do wrong, you go bribe their way, and they still continue to do the bad. This one will set a good example for others to follow. And this issue for drugs, I think we're over worried this our country. Make they try to see how they go, try to really crack down, make they follow their network, because you see, and some of them are more than that. They get the whole chain network where they follow, even from the plantation, where they go harvest them, so their market, their line of market, and they get other colleagues the way they do that same similar business. But they try to see how they get all of them, then try to put a hold into it.
Me Ruben, this other case, 1 million they consign, but near they talk say okay, they agree, they take them, but they catch the people the way they consign on top this palaver, then they keep the money for inside government bank.
Yeah, as we don't talk, we will first congratulate them because in the absence of the crocodile, you manage a lizard. We'll congratulate them for this move where they take them. And I would like for pray, as my brother for don't talk for pray, say may the spirit continue. And it come up for them, enter for the other one them. Because may they don't only, do you want to give for sure? I say plenty, I just say camera and for talk, you know, we talk all. I still try for talk, say, for my own way, I evaluate them. I still say that money be small. Okay. And if it not be small, it means say the issue be don't leak. Okay. And if it don't leak for the way, if person take the money, it go get for disappear to like down, be disappear for that commission and for be disappear because some money they can't do it in a trap for you. So the if you want send you one so now only for trap you like the commandant for day. So he sense deny it. Because he not fit talk say now the first thing where this commandant don't see him for like bribe deny. So see will be enter work because when I see in a man way he don't stay for work. So now he first bribe the way don't show him. So who said the other one did the very bad show him by front. So okay for turn I say may they continue. If you don't start so means a new spirit don't enter here. And in a new spirit may lamboy them. May move them. May the, when the one go road. May correct them. May they go road now for collect money. Because if it's deny the one, it will go 50 million. Sometimes it will take them. I say sometime, and I say for take them. Sometime.
All right, and I will come out for case with uniform people them just now. We enter for inside village. We go start now for village where they for inside Douala here, Bomono, as we they call the village. Themselves for inside the week, they be provoked for that side, so for the village country people them. Now for Sika waiting, we village people them for Bomono, they come out. Then the talk say they no sabi the way they so minister, he make another village inside Bomono, when a village under littoral region, and according to the Tory way enter for we ear on top this palaver, they come out, they be one star fight, but lucky say it they so the fight, it no be last. Can we feed this image manadin on top of history trouble for side for Bomono as we them say they be vexed inside this week on top palaver say they don't make a village inside village. It just they like you there for your house, then we get person he talk say that he want make his own parlor for inside your parlor, or they make parlor for inside your parlor where you say no sabi whose time the person buy land and waiting how the land how the person man can build parlor inside your house. So the village people them they only wake up with some village people there they for inside them where they call them say maka, they be don't come for can cut their palm tree them. Now for them they want come out, they talk say they be village inside the village. So them say they be one fight, but last they be last cool their minds and they back now say make ngomna he look on top this palaver say because another time blood he go through away, and when blood through away uniform people them now then go enter for this so last people them from Maka they be last come out, but they don't talk say make they try for look inside this palaver. Ogaruben this palaver it be past Mrs. where they talk say village. Inside village you get chief, then they can make another village again, put another chief where you say like chief for the village, you know sabi no nothing.
Yeah, now for the way but if because I want first start and say no say all land na government get them, and all village na government village. One thing we be clear is sometimes government be one resettle some people them way they no be get place for Shillong. Because don't see for some place, government they resettle people them. They move people them for this. When development want come for some place, government will move that people for that place, go give them another land for this. But then they get for inform the chief the way the first day for that place. Now for that the trial condemn say if in that particular situation where government want to resettle as some people them, government will get for consult. Then talk maybe for consult for inform. Your government need beg you for take land from you. Even when you get even title land, government still take them because now they give you the title. But my problem then I say. One situation there, so they find me governor try for enter quick for solve the problem, because when they kind of problem we decide if they leave them for some small time, we want to see blood go to away, and we don't really know say for Cameroon blood don't to about to away, and we not still like me another one they come like the one way with the foresee them. So we have even one again. I want to thank the forces where they be try for go there quick as fast as possible, because the way I see the people they for there, the young people them way they will already be wounded and they will go for it and for go fight. And what they want still talk say, fight in the ever solve problem. And they still repeat, because if you go, they still talk say, two wrongs don't make it right. If they ever be clear, say when once you don't discuss this, some person don't wrong you, not go again about wrong way. Use a different approach so at the end of it, peace will come, it will be everlasting peace.
All right, Charles, this palaver for Bomono village, inside village, where the other chief no be sabi no nothing.
Yes, Ambassador. Point there and we understand and well whether really those people where they create their own village. Now say now such as for the people they don't be there for long before because of chieftaincy issue they decide to form their own village inside village, or now people they just come where government.
People there they just come.
Where they just come, government give them land.
That, yeah.
Then a bit too bad because they get for even go back, go look the DO or the SDO be there for that area for that time, try for consult what to be happen. Because if na people they just come, the DO or the SDO be there will be in charge of that area. It be supposed for like inform the main chief, the notables for that area. So na thing don't happen because of issue for land and so on. Make this one when I brother them, or the Nakamurians them, who na show them. This will come, she don't. Not them. The village are for the people don't feel when at their maybe just say when at their village, and they're supposed to show the new ones where they come their own area. Say from this side, when I take and go so now, their own area this, make it be in peace. Then for the one way they'll just impose, take another people can put them for their middle, where they not be ready, where they not even discuss, they not even make peace. If this kind of conflict would be bound for the occur because the new people they come in now, they don't even know their limits. They don't know which one be their farming land, which one not be their farming land, and so on. So make the government really try to go back, go to address this issue. All the Cameroonians will be free for stay anywhere, for live anywhere, and build anywhere. But at least make government try to go make peace so that the people then too, they will live in peace as brothers and sisters for the same country.
As well, now here, now just so to the team be the pass, we pray, so maybe Ngomna go do talk something, he go talk with the people them for inside that village. Another village where we get problem, na Misaka na the very first village after we cross Mongo Bridge for that side, so for Fako division, for enter Tiko division or Tiko subdivision for inside Fako division. So, Misaka, maybe if we talk say they get problem, small problem for road now, but that one no be a big one for say company then the open fixer roads. Problem too for water, also the Misaka day now the talk. Misaka get na only borehole water. Now I mean say if person no get borehole or if man you know open a borehole plenty, then no go get water for drink. One school now where they get them for Misaka primary school, college you know they get for come up for outside before they go college. This village and the village you know get hospital on top palava say private man. He don't open his own small place where people then say they can she done for day. All these palava for development we know they happen so with the year they say now for Sika saying Gomna he never sign book for the chief where they put it on top chair and sabi say consultative talk as we they talk Ndongame they happen before the family them they talk say okay now demand we don't put them for before like the chief. And just for sabi, Chief Daniel Dipoko, we give room for Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute time we come for Sawes. Now way time where they make Ndongamen for choose chief inside Misaka. Family be put on for before. Say now he go be for be like with chief. And the one it be happen now for I for SDO for Fako division. You know they now Oga Zangtua we don't die. But so now Chief Daniel Dipoko he never so get book where he the authorize the official. Say he dey so make he continue for do work inside town for Misaka. Other small village where na dem come from before they make Misaka, them say they provoke and they threaten make open eye say if they no do something they go divide from Misaka. Now mean say wetin if they divide Misaka say if it turn a week and on top the same chapter them too they decide say if Ngomna he no wan give the book they go only she done with the chief where they don't get them. But just now, even as when they never agree Daniel Dipoko official book for say make it continue. He work for inside Misaka. Sabi say don't do small work them. We get vigilante group with Daniel Chief Daniel Dipoko. He don't bring them for say make they fight people there with the thief and other small thing them. Apart from them vigilante group where he bring her up when I say they look at them. We get even council hall for that side country people them the council hall or where they do already start for build them all down them small work them where they do them as where the wait say me grant tango say when I be oga pata for chief them a sign book is send them say na you be the chief for inside Misaka. Now they talk for Sika say this palava they never come fine where they talk they never give the authorize plenty work them he never fit for do. All people they get their tradition, country fashion way day. Now we get Misaka. they choose, and they be choose for before person wey she don like come now for day for only say he don't die, and with the year say no na one time, no na two time wey they don't make consultative talks. But so now the book we get for common from governor never enter hand.
Yes, Mr. Ambassador. When we look issue like chieftaincy for Cameroon, it ever give problem. Maybe only for Mr. Kaye with the same. Different areas of Cameroon, they already get chieftaincy problem. And no one even talk for place where they don't go for level when a blood they fall for down before they create new chief. Two way it happen now because administration they over try for enter for issue for chieftaincy. They work for administration now for confirm the person where the family the giam like a successor. We don't know say for level for chieftaincy for grassroots area for this. When person the one can die already choose the successor. No chief not the way the one die way never choose person to succeed. But we don't realize say within the time frame, people they use political power now for try for subdue depending on their political influence. And if we look keenly from the way we see the young man way Chief Daniel, he never be chief because they still talk say they be supposed to be naive they be get for select like chief.
No, they don't select see as okay. After the consultative talks, Major Putan. So yes. After the small meeting where they be get for family,
yes.
The nine brother they be the fight for the chair. We get 4 kingsmaker the way they choose he, and 3 kingsmaker the way they choose a brother. Now it means say automatic. Now it be the chief, and it be the happen for before SDO for Fako, where the SDO don't die now. But the thing them the book they always they be sign them after that meeting is also there. But now the parliament they send authorization the one way come up for up. Now the thing that way the block place.
Yeah, Mr. Ambassador, we still go now for that same line. If though they don't select it, if minister never sign book, say be they don't recognize it, it means enough to execute power like a chief. If you only end for that local level, but when you go for level for book for government, for say which kind of chief they will get, because you get chief they will come in degrees. Yeah. You get first class, second class, and third class chiefs them. So I'm sure if fall around that kind of second class chief, if I'm not being mistaken, because it rule a whole village. Yeah. Now if you look for that kind of structure, it shows they never get that power. And that power gave for commander for Minister of Territorial Administration. Now get for legalize the book. And if the book never be legalized, it means that something be wrong. Either some person there where they block E, or some other influence there where they try to bring a different person for that particular spot. Even if so, this thing not get for taking 1 year for to recognize a new chief with the family.
Since 2016.
I say it don't be late because that one they only kill the development for that place, but they kill the entire system because the chief then now the auxiliary of the administration. Now the people they okay look for that particular place. Government school now just one primary school then no hospital no day and the small road they now the government the company they manage them. But now company that village where be located for play resources in there and that company and then get for develop that road now they get for big hospital because until they call them royalties. When I don't develop or when I don't pick resources for some particular village, when I get for develop that village, that will be automatic. So you see that village, you need to go because that chief them, they never recognize, the government never recognize that chief for this. So the earlier they do, the better because maybe only for help the people them that are only for help government for say me administration be closer to the people.
Abumbi, you get your own tradition too for Manfe, if I don't make mistake for my division. So
yes, actually, I don't stay from Manu. Although I originate from Northwest. Yeah. But I don't compare the tradition them from Northwest and the one for Southwest. At least some slight differences in there. For Northwest, it be hereditary chieftaincy. Before Papa the one die, at least you already know who go succeed. Or you even don't know when the kingmakers they come, they only choose between the picking them, the biological children. But for this other side, at least kingmaker they can don't choose according to families and so on. But whatever decision they don't make, I believe say the administration is supposed to follow. Because that they choose the person who go rule them. That's what they call democracy. That they choose person who go rule them. If you administration, because another man can bribe you for back or can confuse and so he put you where they not want time, tomorrow, peace not go be for that village. And where and not go find. Because normally the person that way they want to lead them. That their own leader will try to make democracy advance inside our country. And that's one of the form of democracy where the kingmaker they choose. Then secondly, this issue for development, where so many years, they don't be now schools, they road and so on. I doubt if those people then too, they really take part for elections, vote their mayors, vote their parliamentarians and so on. where they look into them. Because all those government they finance all those projects them, give parliamentarian some budget and so on, or take care for your area. So I don't know all this why road no day, water no day, school no day. And when are the priorities in that way, they can campaign, they tell we, vote we will go bring on our road, vote we will go bring this. For close to 40 years, village for Konatiko stay that way a day. It shows that there is a problem.
And we get banana, we get place we put the Dixon, we get company where the more block for the ginger company, plenty company they do for
company. Then there is suffer because even those companies then too, they're supposed to give them some royalties and two at least the village not supposed to suffer.
That's cool. Yes. You see, I'm now one company build them, and
yes, at least. Because the village too normally make the try for see the visitors to the issue for chieftaincy because their chiefs supposed to be at the forefront with kingmakers, meet those companies and to say, when I see the suffer, you give me water, you bring me roads, you bring me light and so on. At least you bring school, you see and say small the place will develop. If the parliamentarians, the mayors and so on, they no one take care of the place, well, that one left between them and their conscience.
That chief you only go for front now when he don't really get backing.
Yeah.
So if you don't get backing and that
yes.
backing na paper,
and
that paper
yes.
na minister they get from Gian. So they only turn as with the back stand and say for Cameroon thing that over slow. Make government because when you put small fire like how you Équinoxe they talk so, other TV channel they talk so. Tomorrow they will react.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we go come out for inside village palava them. We talk some more for accidents will be happen for inside the week. They be dead and plenty, but we choose this one will happen for that side so for Fumbot. Now for West Region, this half dinner one at the same way chakara so for before. It come out now for some married place as well here. They come out now for married. They go carry woman for person they just come out for married them as well they come. Before the motor system it jam, it make accident. 3 people they die, plenty other people them as well to re-enter for we ear. Them say as well the talk, they dey for on top of hospital bed. And wait cause accident, they the blame overrunning for this motor we skin sesep, it no be fatal fine. And make we try for see now the tire for that motor, country people them, make we try for see the tire with that motor be the take and work out. Maybe we'll even talk say just now, even that tire be one of the main reason for this accident. I just try for see that tire for motor. If try for tell we say the motor be just the worker, I no sabi whether the driver, no be even look it tire self before we want go carry that number for people them for a motor. Tire for motor, it be already chop or even if the motor it be the wrong plenty, maybe if we blame too, say one of the cause na tire. So if we talk say na driver they careless, Abumbi.
Yes, Ambassador, 2 things. 1, the driver, and 2, the controls them for roads. Because first, as a driver, maybe if you don't drink for the occasion, drink drunk, you just enter road with high speed. They say when you drink, don't drive, and when you drive, don't drink. I'm not sure say that driver will respect that rule. And then secondly, law enforcement officers what they do for road, where they make control. Those are the things where they're supposed to check for. You driver, whether you don't drunk, whether you don't take alcohol, you don't under the influence of alcohol, they stop you, they say me not continue. Or the state of your car. Check the state of your car to see whether it really be in good shape for carry people they work for road. But we today they need to check all those things because of corruption. As you reach, say give book for motor, you move small T-jam, they leave you pass go. And then you don't even care whether the driver this on a high day or the motor, the state of the car on a high day, or whether the car they overspeed or whatsoever, you don't care. But see what you don't go result today. Now they go try for the check all those things. We don't be too late. So it's already go. So we try for learn out of this type of experience so as to better the future. So that they always try for the check state of cars. Try for check the state of the driver where they drive. So when the people don't tired, mostly of the bus driver them. Some they will drive 2 days, 3 days, never rest, and they still continue for work. We're not fine. You need rest. You need to be in your normal senses, not under the influence of alcohol. Your car too supposed to be in a good state, not in a pash state. So it will lead to loss of human lives. Because some good officers sometimes they will attribute them to maybe witchcraft and so on. But for me, I say now just human errors.
Fine till we end for some war way. You go carry my woman. They come back then accident.
Yeah, but one talk say as my brother don't talk for this accident they so it be blame on 2 aspects. One, now the states for the motor as you don't talk. But when I look that motor, I don't know whether na motor they carry na cargo or na motor they carry na people them.
But you know, say from
no, I mean
west,
I come.
For west,
I come.
Okay.
Why they talk so? Because this one I think where they get for prevention is better than cure. This motor not be meant for carry passengers. But when you go, I don't talk because I don't go this year. Maybe my first time say I will go for phone board towards phone man. I discover say this motor when they come on marry all that people they flock for inside on that 50. Even our first time, even if you come on my telephone on that, we get this image where I snap and for they will be funny. And the funny thing I say, as my brother talk, they can't pass for control. So when they pass for control, wait till the control man they allow all these kind of people them for pass. So no talk say make government too under aspect for human life, may they be serious for the kind of control. If you look time for the motor, you get for even ask yourself whether this motor get visit technique. This time not get for come off for road. Under normal circumstances, this time not get for come off for road. And but when go look sometime, you know, be very careful. The motor get complete visit technique that even knew how you come out for Europe. Because now structure get our camera, so you see some motor they work at one side down. But you want go see, you get visit technique. Even look our bosses for here. I don't want call name.
You no need for call the name.
You know, look our own main bosses. One side, they work as on time na but yet he will go for. But they didn't see him. They will go to beside. People then die like 20, 30, and that way they will start for look am. So nowadays, so may they go for this side for this Muslim society them say for the West. This kind of accident, it will still come up plenty because I don't go for see the way they load the motor for this their marriage structure.
Yeah. All right, we go take people them go for inside Douala for subdivision. Now we go talk this palaver. When Asabi say they begin for Chakara people them for inside Douala for subdivision. Week we just finished. But last, it dey like say mayor for that side. It don't go hard again. It don't give them. Sometimes say make the people then come out for place where they be don't mark eggs. Sabi say after we Tori house, it be show wait way water. It do am for people there they she done for forever. Mabanda, Alpicam, all the people them for backside the way it dey so water be enter for their house, so te water meet up picking themselves for inside school house. Mayor be come out, it be promise for start broke people them for inside Mabanda or Bonaberi side from Monday. But this one in no last pass. Sabi say they be give them 72 hours to come out, but it show say mayor don't give them time again for people them for come out for their house. But just now, Ogan Dumu, you be geography person. One try to find out from you. I want to ask if you two dey now for inside the same condition. You say I see how people that they fix shrine now for inside Guatahu them. If mayor begin for broke your own house, only for Sika say one and say main road pass, you go leave them or you go fight with them or you choco.
Mr. Ambassador, thank you. You don't talk to be a geographer. I sure say never the first time that they talk about issue for drainage for Douala here. Town planning for be very, very poor. Because we know say Douala na coastal area will be low for down. But for county, Cameroon be the first country where get low land country. They fit draw the topography for here. Construct channel where it would carry water go tram for inside main sea. But it's because each time they construct roof, they abandon the gutter. Where they go for inside quarter, and for the way the rest of the people, the population, they should run downstream, they suffer. If you see this structure from Mabanda forever, they never get no problem. Now, time where they construct this Nouvelle road, then construct a road, they go a pick and Mabanda, then they not construct gutter them. So all the water, the channel now one of the first factor that it enter for inside water not get side for go. Then the second point I say, they allow God people them for bill so they can block even the water because now my very first time I become off for follow this channel. Go to say the channel say even go lost to some place. When the channel way link now is the second main channel for the whole Bonabedi. After the one way there for back for Ansay route, the second main channel the one way enter forever through Mabanda, then go reach for Pont de Bois. But this channel when you go downstream, one go reach for they don't block people, they don't bill them. Completely blocking the passage of the water. So you expect waiting. So even as you talk, so this part we can't reach where we not if you cross this place. The one we can't reach where we don't tire. We know if you got the place, now only caterpillar will come for them. Then secondly, for at the suffer, but I get distance with me I create them because I'm a geographer. I get almost about 5 meters away from this gutter where I build my house. But now it is so if they even come and broke part of my house, I would prefer me to broke them. Arrange me water near the end of it than for the suffer inside water. When you come out morning time for go walk, you enter for water before you come over road. It be negative. So many people they even construct for it. I believe say make that mayor do work because maybe the first time this way they mark that place. I don't day for that quarter like 10 years straight. Now about the 4th time they can mark them. As they mark and so they go, mark and so go. So I still pray say mayor way don't come with a new mayor. May show some example. Say people they for that quarter they over suffer about water issue. Then people they rape pick for corner that water. People they get toilet where they try for that water. So you see say small time only see go get and you go pass mark. So we pray say may way can may give you that energy so that may come may break house may not face on my face.
Okay, Abumbi, we'll talk that one first before we enter for the last chapter for this afternoon.
Yes, Ambassador. I believe say this Douala or Bonaberi not today starts. It don't be for so many decades, and they get the town planning where they don't draft and keep them, and all those people they construct houses whatsoever the council they know about the houses. I don't believe say some houses they construct of some area where council no know. So if they allow those construction, they may they go on. Where they know say maybe somebody they construct for waterway or for drainage place support drainage support be you leave and may because they don't give them money and so on. At the end, it can result to this. Therefore, they supposed to be blamed. Because no matter today the Douala start, no matter today council start, no matter today those houses and they. So the council them first, they know say they get town planning system. And this time they supposed to leave them for any play water they pass before you construct house. This time they supposed to leave them for main roads. This time if you be as for corner street, this time they supposed to leave them or for corner electric pole. But for Douala, because of whether bribery and corruption and so whatsoever, they allow person to construct housing for waterway whatsoever. And most of the drainage I don't discover for Douala, and I say it starts so if you want to go look at the end, end houses don't go block them for front. And those same houses then they cry or say water they enter them every day. And this Bonabere in particular, it over get in a low land, a place of a flat level. So all those things in two ways. One construct house, supposed to look for a good technician, best way in I feel, make can help you construct houses. Because if not so, sometimes you'll be sometimes you don't make the foundation high, but tomorrow once the house is sink. And I'd even struggle for so many people they make a story building for those areas, make be very careful because it be risky for them because it's a soft area.
All right, we go finish with Tori with this waka wey Oga Paul Tasson make am for inside Bamenda. It don't start for sensitize people them for Bamenda. It be getting serious ndongamen them with people them for inside Bamenda. It lead them for Bamenda, put them they come out Bamenda. One of the talk they were Oga Paul Tasson and John Donatus when that them they don't give them power. Say me they ask for population wait where they want and say me they do for say make peace it turn back. Oga Paul Tasson as we be the enter as we the salute. First thing, Corona day for outside, so after we the salute he says he must to check his own temperature before he enter for inside hall. They say wait, Oga Minister wait first, check your temperature, you dey fine, okay, you dey fine, make we enter now so for inside hall now so, they enter, Oga Paul Tasson don't talk, say Thomas the way they check say they no go fit for bill, say may they so continue for beat Thomas, say maybe if they start build something, it go cause some people them hard. Small, they go reach place and to the hot. And on top the same chapter, Oga Paul Tasson don't talk inside this palaver for build Northwest and Southwest. Now say waiting, say person no go so continue for the back all time. If time where the chop no go day, how they go do? Question. Sabi Seb say city mayor inside Bamenda, where they call it Paul Achumbo. He try for talk say make Oga Paul Tasson and the team. The member say road for Babaju now one thing wey population the wait for see wait where they go do, and even municipal field for Bamenda, Bafut and Tuba now some of the places and that way they so place it don't kene so te war them say the prayer say maybe this build it go help for say make peace it turn back for inside Northwest. Waka for Paul Tasson and John Donatus it dey for Southwest this week. Where would they come? And now they wrote that for Babaju the talk. When I just one of the road we go the talk on top this one. Nindumu, nothing this way they happen, and the road for Babaju Sote today, it been a big problem. And with the talk, Palava for build, Northwest and Southwest.
Yeah, I would think that issue for road for Babaju don't overflow talk for this, so I would prefer for me, I will leave that one out for now. I will instead want for talking about this issue for the Minister Tasson way don't go Northwest for go talk about issue for reconstruction. I believe say na very good thing for go reconstruct Northwest and Southwest. But thing way I see and put in say they not follow the normal procedure. Way war they want come construct. The first finish, make ceasefire, make sure the war don't finish. So I don't see how you would go construct where war never for finish. Then this next thing I say, how is destruction for come out? If destruction not really come out, we don't know whether on aside for the people, the separatists, or on aside for the military. Government want to do the construction. People they see there for forest. People they see there for we gun them. So you can't construct how. So they still plead now say government they get good. They not get good advisors them because they get good people. They advise them. They for rise the other countries and where they don't pass through Cameroon stage, like Rwanda them, with Burundi them, even Ivory Coast. They first is they walk it for first stop. All man come up for bush, put gun for down. Then they first make peace. Who ask for forgiveness. Man, because the best peace now where you don't ask for forgiveness. But what else you don't look at the way people they see the bush will gone. It has some provocation as at the top. Where you want to say I want construct. Where person sit there for bush. Where you, maybe they don't keep, maybe they don't keep her. They don't keep you being a policeman. Which kind of peace will they give you? So the best peace first. Now they may bring the people there for bush, sign ceasefire. Then they will now construct. Everyone will go with a very peaceful heart.
So they finish.
Yes, I want to say government or they skip stage. The first stage we supposed to be now for call for ceasefire. Second stage maybe they go for national prayer. Make the whole country go pray. Make God at least forgive. We make a direct way the way forward. Make peace reign. Then the third stage now for the go now for reconstruction. For the northwest and southwest, because now so the kind bricklayer or the carpenter will go to build structure for the way gone the holla. I don't know what
I know. Cut if you hear what you find where Oga Paul Tasson talk, he say they go start for sideway quiet, sumo. They go enter for the other side two-way noise. It be the happen. We maybe when they see two-way they happen for that side, that want to go cool their mind.
So the question that I say after long finish the construction, what will happen if they go burn them again? It means the government will still find another money again, another time. For go spend them again for reconstruct. How often would they find money? Their money do if this thing don't stop for use and for do so many other developmental projects for inside country. They can have to go build things the way we don't forget them. And we not be sure that will last because the peace never be gone to still holla. The people they burn that first one, it shows they don't be happy. After they don't finish building and go, it shows they no still can burn them again. It means how often would they build one thing over and over? Would they forge ahead or would they remain one place? So the government try for call for ceasefire and then from there forward take the development.
Mr. Ambassador, I want to even cut my brother for the talk. So we even talk issues for burn. For now, with the talk, so burning they still go on. Yes. If you go for some village, call for some village, they still do burning for day. We don't know whether they separate with the military, but burning they still go. So you do want go do now what kind of construction? Where would they ever talk? Now say may we follow to what they call constructive criticism. We criticize the government where play where it show them more criticize it. Play where it shows them more talk say do fine. With the talk say do fine. But this particular step. Now wrong step.
Yes, because even for the food, the aids where they want to give the people with the big displaced bush, most of them they go reach now for main town, give them for their brother and sister them. People they come back. They come back, say they don't give them for the people with the big displaced where they no reach. So may we learn for the talk truth inside our country, for seeing the country move forward, more be truthful for ourselves. Because this still they talk to the Ben today, so no say tomorrow again we'll still come back for the same square one. We're not fine.
All right. We don't finish for inside PIDGIN News Debate. Country people, if you no be fit for follow Sunday 8:30, another time we say if you for turn for follow we. But just now, I want to say thank you plenty, Shali. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ambassador, and thank you for country people the other day outside there they watch it.
Ni Ndumu.
Yes.
Ruben.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for this opportunity. You never give me my camera chakara. All I say once in my country go for before. No man or they will like this country pass another one. Now say we will not get all will not feel understand at the same time. But as my brother talk for the make Cameroon continue for the pray because Cameroon is sick. We'll continue for the prayer so that may God forgive we, forgive our elders, and forgive our ancestors, and forgive even we, even people they rule we, so that tomorrow we'll go for before.
All right, make we no forget say Corona so day and we get for the so continue for respect the commander the way in governor. You don't give them for we when you come out your house, cover your nose, I am up, and sabi say wash hand all time. Big thank you Innocent Abega, Nadine, and Malice plus Francis Boyom. Now them the help for say make Tori Iwaka.